Oh, what's up, everybody? The Iceman here on the Iceman V2013 YouTube channel on this February 1st, 2023. So, I got a few things to talk about. First off, Saturday's Royal Rumble. I heard a lot of different opinions on the show. I had my own. I only gave the whole show 6 out of 10. And if it wasn't for the fact of the Roman Reigns Kevin Owens match and what happened afterwards, to me, the only other thing that really, quite honestly, saved the Rumble was the Women's Royal Rumble match. Now, hear me out. The Men's Royal Rumble was a bit long, and I get that. I think we all pretty much knew Cody Rhodes was going to win it. But coming in at number 30 to me bothered me. I think he should have came in like in the mid-20s, had a little more time, wrestled more people within the ring. But coming in at number 30 and winning it all against the guy that lasted from the number one spot, Gunther, who by all means had a great showing. But still, this bothered me. And then on Monday Night Raw, Cody comes out and he does his long speech like he's always done, and he said, "I endured 29 other men," but you didn't. When you came in, I think there was either 5 or 6 or whatever, and it got down to him, Seth, and Gunther, and then Seth got thrown out, and then Cody ended up winning it. And I have no problem with Cody winning it, don't get me wrong, but he should have came in sooner. Now, we had the Alexa Bliss going after Bianca Belair for the women's title on Monday Night Raw, the Raw women's title, and this match was like very, very short. I was very disappointed in this match, and I get it for the simple fact the Royal Rumble was a long show as it turned out anyway, but this match was way too short for a women's title match, and that bothered me. The next match that really bothered me, and you could hate me or whatever, I'm not a big Bray Wyatt fan. I never have been. This match was all about the lighting and the production, because within that match, it really stunk. Totally, totally stunk. The only good thing about that match was after it was all said and done, you know, it just made no sense. Just made no sense. And the women's Royal Rumble, I thought, was very, very good. I liked the way they did it, and especially at the end with Asuka, Liv Morgan, and Rhea Ripley. Asuka ended up spurting the green mist into the face of Liv so she couldn't see. Asuka gets knocked out of the ring. Liv is trying desperately to get rid of Rhea Ripley, and she put her legs around her head and flipped her out and won the Women's Rumble. And I have no problem with that. I thought that match was great. Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens, best match of the night. I don't care what anybody says. I think this match really delivered. I liked what they did. Now they finally got Sami Zayn out of the bloodline, and we'll wait and see what happens next. We'll have Cody against Roman at WrestleMania. This is where Roman drops the belt. I wish they would split the belts up, but possibly after Cody does defeat him, maybe Cody splits up the belt. So we'll have to wait and see. So anyway, during the week, we heard Seth Rollins talk about CM Punk. saying, you're a cancer. You don't ever come back to the WWE. We don't want you. You already ruined the other company. And quite honestly, those remarks are totally true because CM Punk did do something that hurt AEW wrestling, and it's going to take a long time for them to recover from it. He's still in the company. Tony Khan, I don't know what you're thinking, but if you bring him back and he goes for another title, you're sick in the head. You really, really are. And the last thing I really sort of want to mention, everybody's been wondering, about Kenny Omega, and I didn't realize this, that he couldn't get a visa to get back in the United States. Now, whether he was in Canada or still in Japan, one only knows. I'm sort of thinking he was in Japan because he's been wrestling out there. And Kenny Omega needs to get back into the United States and back on AEW. I believe he's supposed to be at the show tonight. He isn't booked to be on, but if he's there, that's a good thing, and we'll have to wait and see. The other thing is, Omega's got to sign a contract. They're at odds, and his contract runs out at the end of this month. So, Tony Khan, man, do what you can to keep Kenny Omega. He's one of the EVPs along with the Bucks, as well as Cody Rhodes was. And another thing you need to start doing is start pushing like the Pages, Hangman Pages of the world. We've seen enough of Jon Moxley on top. If Daniel Bryan ends up, I take that back. If Bryan Danielson ends up winning the title from MJF, I'm fine with it, but I don't think it's going to happen. It's an Iron Man match, and something's going to give somewhere. So we'll have to wait and see. So anyway, the Iceman here on the Iceman V2013 YouTube channel. Everybody, peace out. Have yourself a great day. We got a good Super Bowl coming up in a couple weeks with the Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. Go Chiefs, baby. See y'all next time.